Hello guys, Nostalgic Gaming here, and today we're going to be going through how to prepare your computer for a Retrobeast drive and how to do the one-click installation process on your computer. So if your drive is on the way, you can do just the part one, which would be how to prepare your computer, and then once you get it, install it, and then we can do the installation process. So first step, and this is different for every computer, so I cannot show this, but you need to have your computer updated fully. Drivers, graphics card, Windows update, and BIOS. All that. You need to have that ready. Okay, once you have done all that, that is step one. Step two will be going through your display settings. So right click on desktop, display settings. And here usually it says recommended. You will need to change the recommended from 300 to 100, or whatever your recommended is. It needs to be 100. Okay, once that is done, sometimes you get a pop-up, just click yes, and then you change this display resolution to 1920 by 1080, and then you get that pop-up, so you get keep changes. Once that's done, you go to advanced display, click on that. In here you see how it says 5994. It needs to be on 60 hertz. So click on that, click 60, keep changes, and exit. Okay, that was step two. Once step two has been fully done, what you need to do is click on this window down here and look for create. And you get a create and format hard disk partitions. I'll make this big. Okay, so here you go. Chris has already told you what drive you need to assign to each drive. So see it says Retrobeast and it has this symbol and it's a D. Well, this letter in parentheses needs to be the letter before it. So letter D. Save games, symbol F, this E, whatever is in parentheses needs to be this letter. So you're gonna right click on this, go to change drive letter and path, change. And since this is telling me it needs to be letter D, you're gonna look for D. Hit OK. Yes. Okay. So it's set. Sometimes, if you have multiple disks and letter D is already taken, you will need to change the letter from the disk that is taking that letter. So, say disk 1 said C or said D already, I'll have to right click and change it. But usually C is your Windows boot, so do not change that. Now on save games, same thing, right click, change drive letter, change to, it says letter F, so we're going to change that. Okay, yes. Exit out of here. If you have multiple drives, you'll have to do that for every drive that you have. So that was step 3. Complete, done. Now what you have to do is go into your Windows here, click on settings, go to privacy and security, Windows security, open Windows security, and on the left side, go to virus and threat protection. You're going to need to manage settings right here and turn everything off. Okay, once you turned everything off, scroll down. You see where it says exclusions, you're going to add or remove exclusions. You click on that, hit yes. Here I already have them excluded, but I'm going to delete them to show you. So you're going to add an exclusion folder, click on this PC, look for your Retrobeast drives. You have to do this for every single one, so add every beast drive that you have. Select folder, add exclusion, folder, this PC. Okay, so once that's done, you're going to go to Firewall and Network Protection. Click on Domain Network. Turn it off. Yes. Firewall again. Click on Domain Network. Click on Private Network. Turn it off. Yes. Go back to Firewall Network. Go to Public Network. Turn that off. Yes. Here in App and Browse Control, I don't think you can change much here, so leave that alone. Device Security. Okay, so that was it from this part. Close this. So that was part 4 already done. So part 5 is going to Settings and look up Xbox. Go to Game Bar Settings, and you need to turn off Allow your controller to open with Game Bar. Okay, once that is done, you're good to go there. Okay, that was step 5. So now step 6. Look up Startup. Startup Apps. Disable Windows Security Notification icon. Close out of there. That was step 6. Now, that was it for how to get it prepared for your Retrobeast drive. Now, we're going to go through the installation process. So, this is separate. Go into File Manager. This PC. Retrobeast D. This is a 16 terabyte, so you might not have what's here, depending on which drive you bought. So there's Wiki Plus. You're gonna click on that. So once you're here, click on one Windows, click Game Driver Install. You read through the first, watch the video in the second. I already did this once, so I'm going to click on number 3. Says, do you want to allow this app? Yes. Express installation. Says installation complete. You hit exit. Yes. Next. Agree. So here, the reason why I tell you to use native x2064 is because if you go to your Windows in settings and you go all the way down to system, about, you will see that normally your system type is 64, x64 based processor. So use native 64 tools by default. Do not use recommended unless you feel like it, but it's more complex. So hit next. Run the script. Full here. Next. Next. You don't have to show the releases, so uncheck this box. Hit finish. Here, sometimes you get a pop-up to install it, but if not, on the top left corner, just hit install. Once it's done installed, you close this out. Click yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. The keys in yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. So you just click yes and okay through everything that pops up. Yes. Yes. So there's different versions. So as you can see 2005, 2008, 2010. That's why it's telling you so many times to click yes, because it has to update in a certain format. Click yes, 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 yes. Accept the agreement. Click next, next. Finish. Click yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Next. We accept the agreement. Next. Everything will be installed in the C. Do not change it. All this needs to be in C. Next. Next. You can create a desktop icon if you want to. It's not necessary. Click on next. Next. Install. You don't not need to launch it at this moment, so you just close that. Finish. Yes. Click continue. Agree. Finish. So you see how it stopped here? Sometimes it does that for different, it depends on the computer. But if it does this, make sure you highlight this bottom, click on this icon right here, and hit yes. I agree. Yes. Finish. So again, it didn't pop up nothing. Let's check down here. Click on this. Yes. Do that every time. You can change when these notifications appear and then make it to where it doesn't appear as much and just click yes on everything. But I'm showing it the way a guy from zero would have had this. So keep coming here, clicking yes. Just keep this highlighted in case it pops up. Yes. Yes. I think 7-zip is kind of the last thing. So once it's installed, close. So it's telling you to be patient. So once you get this screen, you're all good to go. Except I recommend you restart your computer one time. So there you go. There's all this stuff. So it's telling you you need to update your drivers for AMD and for NVIDIA. So there you go. It's all installed. Before you restart your PC, there's one thing that I recommend doing. So go to your AMD and you're gonna look for overlays and you're gonna disable them. Each driver information is different. So you're gonna look for that, and I have it right here, in-game overlay. Turn that off. Turn all this thing off. If you have NVIDIA, it's different. You have to go through the NVIDIA software and disable the overlays because you don't want to be playing a game and it automatically pops something on the screen. So I'm going to restart the computer. Okay guys, so once it's restarted, you should have icons, controllers over here. for your Retrobeast. There you go. You just click on this to play, or you can push start on your controller. And these can be changed, so right click, configuration. If you want controller one to be this color, you click that. If you want all of them to be that color, there you go. Now if you don't see this, I'm gonna show you how to get by. Alright, if you restarted and there's no icons anywhere, here's what you gotta need to do. You have two options. One, just drag the Retrobeast shortcut and launch it from a shortcut. Or two, have all the icons on your screen, and every time you start your PC, you have the option to turn it off or on. So here you go. To File Manager, this PC, Retrobeast D. I think you go on Tools for Chris, App and Driver Install, Auto Boot on Windows, and option number 1, copy this over here. That's option number 1. You just click here and it launches it for you. Alright, there is option number 1, which will be launching it from here. If you want option number 2, which then you can switch on or off depending on what you want. You go to this PC, Retrobeast. You would go back to Tools for Chris, and you will look for App and Driver Install, Auto Boot on Windows, and right click, copy rain meter. Just right click and copy rain meter. Now go back to this PC, click on local disk C, go to users, choose the user that you're using. Mine shows this. Now here it's very important, so let me show you. You won't see this app data unless you go click on view, show, and check hidden items. So you see it's not there. Now it's there. So click on app data, roaming, Microsoft, Windows, start menu, programs, startup, and paste it. Now I can delete this because I'm not using this option. Okay, that is option number 2. Once you restart, it'll show up, but first you need to go to startup. And now it will show up on rain meter. Make sure it's on. If it's on, you're good to go. Restart. Yeah, guys, once it's restarted, you have all the icons. Now you can just hit this and play Retrobeast. One thing I recommend that is not on Chris videos is to go into your control panel. You can just search it if you want to. Go to your control panel, hardware and sound. Make sure you click on the green part. Power options. Go to power options right here. You need to change plan settings, or click on additional, change plan settings, and turn off this. Set both of these to off. Change advanced power settings. Here, see where it says turn off hard disk after. Turn that all the way off. Apply. Okay. Reason why is because your hard disk, every time it starts or shuts down, the disk spins differently. So if it has to do that hard disk spin, it just makes your hard drive last less than it's supposed to. So we're just doing this to prolong the life of your hard drive from Retrobeast. And that is it. Now you should just enjoy. Alright guys, that is it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, have a good one. Peace.